Hi and hello traders. Welcome to the video, and here I'm going to discuss with you that how the market is going to be for tomorrow. At first, the topic. The topic is that thinking like the banks or institutions. It is very obvious that we retail traders, whoever is trading on the index and on the FNO segments and on the stocks also, or investors, we don't think what the banks are thinking, right? Actually, what happens is that whenever we go to a grocery shop, we when we see a discount, right, in the market, we have a tendency to buy that thing. But what happens in the market is that when the market goes down, we panic and we sell our stocks, we sell our investments, we close our mutual funds and everything. So the basic fact, the reason behind bringing the heading that thinking like the banks or institutions is mainly due to the fact that our psychology should be like of that sort of which the investment bankers are keeping in their mind. See, it's not a difficult job. If it if it is a difficult job, if you think it is difficult from the very beginning, then I don't think you will be able to think also like that. But as we know that a human being can do anything, whatever he feels from his heart and mind that he can do. So keeping the lectures aside, let's talk about the market. So as you know, it has been many falls that we have gone through on the previous few trading sessions, and we have seen a recovery a little bit of 50% maybe, or maybe above 40% we have seen a recovery. It's okay, fine. See, look, the charts which we are seeing, the investment bankers are seeing the same thing. But what we are perceiving, they are doing it in a different way. So what we have to do is we have to be like that sort of person, or we have to keep our mind in that sort of thing which will help us to say what they are trying to do, right? We are not doing any sort of magic or some sort of some things that is very creative. We are just trying to find out where the banks are going to sell and where the banks are going to buy. Because if we get that sort of thing, then obviously our risk to reward ratio increases. At the same time, the profitability zone, or you can say the taking the trade, the probability of taking that trade and making it a winning trade increases. So these are the things that we are going to look. Now, as you know, we all have a concept of supply and demand, right? Everybody knows supply and demand. Everybody shouts supply and demand. But I think only maybe a 30% of the person who are like in the market for more than 3 4 years, they actually know what supply and demand is. So at first, I think you all need to know what is supply and demand, and on the basis of that you have to decide where your own supply zone and your own demand zone. See, this market is very fresh. Means fresh, by the term I mean that nobody is going to take away money from you until or unless you take a trade, or nobody is willing to give you money until or unless you are going to trade, right? So you are beating yourself if you are in a losing trade, and you are winning yourself if you are in a winning trade. So it's all about psychology and the way we think about the market. See, for tomorrow, what I believe is that basically we have been to the lows. Okay, so we have hit the low a couple of times, I think, and then we are seeing a sort of recovery. These green lines which you are seeing, these are basically the resistance zones, you can say, or you can say it's the retail price where we need to sell our options trade or our future trades or our anything regarding the index, because this is a nifty 50 index. So as you can see here, this point, I think it's a very crucial point, 18,076 to 80,000, 18,098. Why? Because you see, if I go to the 15 minutes time frame chart, if I see here that actually when the selling started, right, from the top, if you see, the selling started around 18,311. It halted for a moment around 18,233, and then it halted another for another moment, and that was around 18,080. So basically, this signifies that whenever this kind of levels came in, this first one and this second one, there was a little bit of buyers in the market left, because you know that when they started selling the market, the institutions, this is obviously done by the institutions, nobody, no retail guys, we are not there. Our whatever we trade, that is not even represented in a pinch also, right, in the candles, until or unless you are having 500 crores or around 100 crores. So if you see this candle, whoever has made it, he made it very obvious that we will, this deal, just give me a second because I'm going to show you something. So this selling, when it started, actually it was the last buyer who bought at the top, and whoever bought that, after that there was no buyer, so basically price came down. And as the price came down from this sort of zone, it went directly to this, signifying that in between there was no buyer. But here there were some buyers who tried to buy the market but could not pick it up, right? So what happened? It went more down. Now, while on returning, we are at the same position where there were some buyers, right, in this zone. So, what to expect is that whoever has sold the market has already done it. There are no trades of selling in the market for now. Right now, there are no trades in the market. If you see clearly, here it was a second touch which it tried to make, and on this second touch, you can see clearly that only it stayed only for 15 minutes, I think, or maybe 5 minutes. So this signifies that there are no sell orders in the market right now. There are no sell orders in the market at this particular zone. So when index is coming here, there are some, you can say, some idiotic persons, those who are taking some PE calls from here, because I think what I see the market is very clear that there is no sell order here. So, how these candles are forming? These candles are basically those persons who are having some 40 crores or something 10 lakhs rupees, and they're just selling here, buying put or selling, shorting the market in the futures. So, basically, it got over, because you see this bullish candle, big bullish candle, it gave that whoever was shorting, he will cover his shot around this zone, very obvious. And when he will do that, and then when we will see that, and people will say breakout. See, basically, I don't know what a breakout or a retest or a double top or a double bottom, head and shoulder is, right? This is an actual pure price action trading. And here you are seeing what the market is trying to say you. We are not putting our opinion in the market. We don't want my opinion to be put in the market. We are just seeing and analyzing what the market is saying you. The market is clearly saying you here that we have absorbed all the selling pressure at this level. Whoever was selling here and took the market down, when we are bringing the market to this zone, now that seller, whoever who was there, he is not here right now. So if persons are thinking this is a resistance zone, those are very idiotic kind of persons, because that guy who made this a resistance zone right here, he is not present there. Why he is not present there? Because he has taken down all the profits from the market. Because see, it was a huge fall, and on this fall, maybe somewhere he has already sold the market, and then he booked the profit. Now there was short covering, and market came to this point, and that is from 18,076 to 18,098. Now tomorrow, if this which definitely will be 18,098 will be taken down and the market will start to rise. It's very simple. Now the question is, where should we like do our trading? See, if you are getting a very clear trade for tomorrow that market is starting around 18,100, we can take a CE call from here. Or maybe if you are a index future trader, then you can buy the lots, right? Then what should be our target, and what is the risk to reward ratio, and at the same time what is the probability of winning the trade? See, the probability is very high. Okay, this is very honest reply. The probability of winning this trade is very high, because you see, who wants to short the market right here? Do you want to short the market knowing that these big candles are coming where there was intense selling pressure? See this candle. There was an intense selling pressure here, and now on 9th of I mean on 8th of November, there are bullish candles here. Now this signifies that only mad persons are going to short from here and buying will buy PE or will short the index, right? Now don't be a mad person, think like the institutions, right? So what I say you is that the risk to reward ratio will be high and the probability of winning that zone is very high. Your stop loss should be right here, because there are, market makers, those who like put some bad news so that this level is not broken, but I don't think so they will do so, because there are no short positions in the market right now, to be very honest. So what to do for tomorrow? Tomorrow we are going straight towards upside. Okay, and that's why I have not kept any support zone also, because this is going to the next support. You keep this level in your copy and write there from which advisor you got, and then you just say me that yes, it was that when I told that this is the zone which is to be taken care of by the bulls, right? So tomorrow CE trade, everybody knows that. We also know it's very clear from the picture. And then we are going to go up. If we open gap up around this sort of zone, wait for the moment, take your time, then sit on CE, because tomorrow it's going to be a CE day. Yeah, maybe if it reaches here with an aggressive price action, then something else will happen. And for that, you need to join the Telegram channel, obviously, because these are the things. See, market may change within 1 to 2 hours. Okay, because if there is a heavy aggressive price action and things go in this way directly to this, then definitely there will be some, profit booking, and at the same time some consolidation. So it will come down near about to this zone, or maybe to this zone also. We have to see how the price action is. I don't want to predict, but what I know is that tomorrow it's a very clear cut plan for me to buy in Nifty wherever it is opening in between this. Now if it opens above 18,154, above this level, then what to do? We will stay like calm and patiently wait for this support to be taken care of. If it holds, then definitely we are in the trade of CE. But if it does not hold, we will not change our opinion. What we will do is that we will buy from this kind of levels, from 18,125. And if that is also does not hold, then we will buy from 18,080, because this is a buy on dips market. It's very obvious. So please mention me if you make profit after this analysis or whatever you say. This is, I have just kept the my thinking very clear, and it's very obvious. You can see that there has to be some sort of selling. That's why the market goes down. If there is no selling in the market will not go down. And we here, we don't know any what we call it as a trend or something, because see, if there is a head and shoulder pattern here, right? So you guys, what you will do is that when this neckline will be broken down, and then there will be a retest, then your entry comes, right? This is your entry point, right? This has been taught in the technical analysis book, right? But what we do is that we make an entry right here or right here. Now how it is done, for that you have to learn more, you have to experience more, you have to like follow, okay, many things. So how, why we are waiting for this much, like why we are waiting for this much when we know that it might turn away from here and it will go again up. So our probability of winning this trade is also good. It's not bad, but our risk to reward ratio, it decreases, right? And we keep our stop loss around this. So if somebody who is in an institution who is having 1000 crore in his hand, he will be easily able to hit your stop losses because he knows that you are following the head and shoulder pattern. And I don't think Morgan Chase or some investment bankers like some sort of Morgan Stanley or JP Morgan Chase or Goldman Sachs, they are having a group of people whom they ask that oh yeah, you group of people, you just keep track on the head and shoulder, you just keep on track on the cup and handle pattern, because when there will be a breakout, we will jump into the trade. No guys, they are the, they are this kind of pattern makers. So why not to trade according to them, right? Why we are just thinking like this, that okay, when this again it will touch, then we will, it will fall and we will join the party. This is bullshit, because that you, what you do is that you decrease your risk to reward ratio basically. So if like for an example on this chart only, if I say you that what would have I done on this falling day, right? So like on this falling day, so see, basically if you are a pure price action trader, then what does this signify? This is basically, this sort of things, what does it signify? That it is giving a huge supply from here, right? See the supply. You cannot imagine, it tried to break the zone but could not, then again was holding it, then again went up but could not like take this zone, so again came coming down, then again it touched, again come down, again it went up but it could not hold. So this signifies that the whoever person is selling here, he is with like volume, he will create, right? The volumes, the, what to say, the, I mean, the candles, he will create the candles, right? So now you see that this fall, and you all guys will be thinking, okay, so let's wait because there will be another touch here and then we will take our trades with a stop loss here. This does not work in that way, right? So these are the things that we have to take care of. And at the same time, we should not decrease our risk to reward ratio. So for tomorrow, it's very obvious we are going to rally towards the upside. And whatever a fall is coming, that is going to be a buy on dips type of thing. So please take care of it. And please consult your financial advisor before taking a trade. I am just here to show you that how we trade the market, and there is a difference how we trade and how others trade and how the big bankers trade, right? So that's it, and have a profitable day tomorrow. So thank you for watching the video. That's it.